Welcome back to my vlog. Today, what I was going to do is I was going to continue on with telling my story. Um, Starting back up in the middle of third grade, probably a little bit of fourth grade, fifth grade, on through um, junior high. I'm gonna cover a large period of time this segment because my memories get kind of sparse as we move on. Anyway, where I was going to pick up was with ADA compliance, how there was none. It was back in 1979 80. The Americans with Disability Act passed in like 1990. So there was really not a lot of thought put into handicap accessibility. Um, I mean, you could get around, you just had to go the long way. Um, for example, to get down into the gymnasium was you went down a stairway into the gym, and for me to get there because I was in the wheelchair, I had to go outside, down. It was the breeze down the breezeway. Um, you went by the library was on your left. You went by there, turned right, and then came into the gym from the back side. So you could get there, but um, it wasn't easy. Um, I remember even getting one handicap bathroom in school was difficult. It was a big challenge. Um, so I'll go back to where I was before. I was talking about trying to get around um, school and how it was kind of a challenge when I was in a wheelchair. Um, One of my good friends, Chris Kowalski, she was with me from kindergarten on up through the year we graduated from high school in 1989. And she was dead set. She was not going to lose her playground buddy. So, um, pretty much stuck by my side while I was in the wheelchair and got me to where I needed to be. Um, Unless it was needing to use the boys' bathroom or something like that, then I got someone else. But Chris was there almost all the time. She was an amazing, amazing, amazing help. Um, Gosh, I really don't have a lot of memories from third grade. I remember doing the puppet theater thing. Um, I was doing a thing with uh, a puppet show with a thing with someone in class. Um, we were doing a thing where we had puppets that were made out of paper bags, and we made them dance by moving our hands like this. And I remember trying to do that with my left hand, and I have some nerve damage on my left side, so I did it, but it was really slow. Um, but anyway, it's little memories like that I have. Not all that interesting. um, Academically, um, I had a lot of problem with math, with numbers, analytical thought, that kind of thing. But I did really well with things like writing, vocabulary, reading. I did really well with. Um, they started me in special ed classes. Um, I'm pretty sure through third grade and into fourth grade. Um, in fourth grade, I know that I did go to special ed, go into that classroom more than not. I was in my normal classroom, but I spent a lot of time in the special education room. Um, the way the school was laid out, it was actually pretty convenient. Um, the classroom that I was in was like one or two or three doors down from the special ed room. Kind of nice. Um, don't have a lot of memories from fourth grade to tell, um, honestly. Fifth grade, um, well, by fourth grade and fifth grade, I was out of the wheelchair and off crutches. I was kind of walking around. Um, those are some things that I skipped over. I think it was in my third grade year. Um, I remember one day on recess, it was kind of a rainy day, so we had this little covered porch area that we played on, all the kids played on at rainy days. And this one day, I don't remember who it was. It was one of the girls. I came um, out to play on the playground thing on the covered uh, area, and I said I can run. Watch, I can run. And one of the girls said, "No, no, no, don't do it. Don't run. We don't want you to fall down and get hurt." But anyway, being um, a kind of competitive kid, kind of defiant, like I can do it. Um, I did. I ran. So I ran. I think it was like not very far, maybe 10 or 15 feet. But the covered porch area that we played on was pretty narrow. It was long, but it was pretty narrow, so all the kids were kind of crammed in there on a rainy day. And I remember running like that, and one of the other kids was jumping rope, and I ran right into the rope, and it scraped my face, and it hurt. But anyway, that's kind of that memory. Um, and then my third grade year, I think Brian Copeland um, mentioned the baseball team, Jerry's Hair Design that I was on. I think that was like the spring or summer of third grade, so A1, A2 maybe. Maybe it was later. Like I said, my memory's kind of fragmented, so I don't know. But I remember my dad was the baseball coach that year, mainly because there was no one else to do it. He was the baseball coach that year. But so he did it, and um, we had a pretty good year. Um, fourth grade. Um, okay, yeah. Fifth grade. Um, I remember we had kind of a cool room. We had class meetings every day through the day. Everybody, all we had chairs arranged in a circle, and everyone sat in a circle, and so you could see everyone, and you could discuss class issues. If you had um, like a grievance with someone, you put their name on the agenda, and then um, you could talk it out later. Um, but anyway, and I remember there were hand signals. You went like this to disagree. You moved your hands like this. And if you agreed with something, you went like this. Agree. But anyway, I remember one of the girls when I was in fourth grade. Her name was Catherine Wolfram. Oh, it's okay that I mentioned her, but I forgot to ask. But I just kind of go off the seat of my pants. Um, Anyway, Catherine in fourth grade, she had a nickname for me. She called me Wandstock. And I don't know why I remember that, but anyway. Um, hmm, Gosh, I remember the fourth grade program. Fourth grade program was pretty cool. We did lots of songs. I think we did like, gosh, I don't remember what songs we did. I think we had a program like each year. So everything is kind of bleeding together. So I'll probably say something that we did our sixth grade year. But anyway, it was kind of cool. We did little exercise things. We did the maypole, um, little relay race thing with balloons that we had to put balloons between our knees and run across the gym and all kinds of things. And I remember my grandma came to that and she thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, uh, that was fifth grade. um, gosh, I got picked on a lot when I was a kid. Going probably fourth, fifth, sixth grade years, got picked on pretty bad. It was different kids each year, but um, anyhow, I think I'll leave off here and pick up later because I'm kind of going overtime here and I don't want to bore you too much.